You can't help but love them. You know, love is it's so relevant. It's a whole chapter in Corinthians. Is it Corinthians? Not Corinthians, is it? Yeah, it's Corinthians. That's myself then. Yeah, Corinthians. And you know, if you've got love behind you, you can do anything. I mean, we're all here because we love each other, right? And love God. So, I think this is the perfect time, just before we do communion. If you feel, like Jean said, if you feel weary, tired, stressed, if you need healing, there's so much love in this room. We could speak something else and happen like that. So you know, if anything's on anyone's mind or you want a healing or whatever, just speak up. Just take a little step. There you go. There's another expression with size baby steps. Baby feet are tiny. Anyway.
You know, I was lifting up on Saturday, Friday, in culture, you know, the word that everybody linked up together, God had given words to everybody, seemingly, you know. You know, and it went from the seed to the blossom. You know, if things don't seem as though they're growing at all, that just stick with it, you know, be aware that God is the sower, the planter, the reaper, the finisher, the author and finisher of everything.
Yeah.
You know, and my little word was just about the little plugs of hawthorn things that we planted about 10 years ago, it must have been. And it looks so insignificant, so small, and so weedy, they'll never grow. Yeah, we think that was it, you know, they've had it, and they won't grow. And yeah, it was discarded at the shop. But that's another story, isn't it? When somebody's discarded or by the world.
Yeah.
But I have a little dog, Bailey, as you know. You all know Bailey, don't you? He kept looking at the bottom of the stems all the time. And weakening the stems, but throughout all that, it's just flourished and continued growing, you know, because it's what it was meant to do. What was I going to say now? Bear with me just 1 minute. Picture this. Now it's a hedge that I can clip, you know, down to 4 foot high. So, and it's blossoming for the first time this year. That's about 10 years on. So don't think that God's forgotten you, because it seems it's never going to happen. Because if it's meant to be, it will be. If it's in His name, that's what will happen. So don't be discouraged. Just stick with it. You know, so I know we're saying about a bush, but we need to grow, don't we?
Exactly.
You know, and we think, where am I going? I'm standing still. Standing still is moving backwards.
Yeah.
You know, so just don't be discouraged. Just keep on going, because God's with you.
Exactly. I mean, that's the thing about growth, isn't it? It happens all year round. Not just in summer, in winter, they're in the ground, doing the thing, waiting to come out. Yeah. And you know, like you just said, God, He's the waterer, He's the sun that gives you nutrients. He can prune you. You know what I mean? So.
I'm just going to ask you to do something that sounds absolutely stupid. You know, I've just been sitting there, you know, and have you ever, you know, the Klingons? You know, have you ever watched Star Trek?
Oh yeah,
yeah. The Klingons. I'm a fan, but the Klingons. You know, well, I don't mean it in a Klingon as in this foreign species. I mean the Klingons. The devil loves to get us down and feel depressed and woe is me, you know, and defeated. And that's what he wants to do. He clings on. He's like a Klingon. And what I want us to do right now is just I want to flick him off. just flick him off. He's gone. You can tell the ones that are stuck up at the back. You know? But you know something? We don't need to fear the enemy, because our God is in control of every situation, and we don't need to worry. Because we just need to give it to him and allow him to do it.
Yeah.
You know, and God's love for us doesn't depend on how we feel, whether we feel, because I don't know about you, but sometimes I feel as though God is a million miles away. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a dark tunnel and there's a train coming towards me.
Yeah.
And then I see a light at the end and I think it's there, only to find it's a train coming the other way. And sometimes we go through those difficult times, but that's when we need brothers and sisters to help
Hallelujah.
us, to encourage one another, to build one another up. And that's why we're here. It says, bear one another's burdens. That's what it says in Scripture. And we need to be there for one another. And it's great that we share like that, because we can share, we can flick this off. We can get rid of it. Because we are more than conquerors in Christ. And I just thought the Lord.
Do you know there's a secular song called Shake 'Em Off? And the lyrics are, it's hard to dance with the devil on your back, so shake 'em off.
Shake them up.
Oh, right. Who sings that?
Florence and the Machine.